Generic greetings and welcome back to Startup Company once again. In the previous episode we increased friend faces value several fold. As you can see, we've got a nice little graph at the bottom that just goes up, up and up because we put a framework on there, which is the Qt Framework 1.0, which then allowed us to add another launch platform. So instead of just being web and mobile, we also put desktop on there, which I think is a bit redundant. If you've got... I've just realised that there clips through that. Literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. I mean, look, that doesn't. No, that desk leg doesn't go through there. That one there, but that one does. Series cancelled, really. Anyway. So, as you can see, generating lots more cash. It is a lot more cash. It's all relative, but it's still very little cash. But we do have 84 grand in the kitty, so that's more than enough. What we're going to be doing is progressing on, trying to get some more landing pages, increasing these things, and then as well as increasing hosting if we need to, and then we might even go for marketing. But in order to get marketing, we do need someone capable of doing that, which is a new person we unlocked, as you can see, in recruitment, and there they are. The marketer is there. So everything we can get is unlocked, but what we're going to do, I'm going to hire a HR manager because we just don't have one. Actually, cancel that. I want to put that on to an intermediate HR manager, and then we'll start the search for one. And then we might get rid of this person here, move them down, and we'll have manager there, there, and there, because at the moment, he's managing 5, he's managing 4 employees, so it's not great. Let's search for another contract and keep our money going up, which is fine. This person, I think we will need to send on holiday sooner rather than later, but let's just see how we're getting on. In terms of components, we are researching graphics components there and blueprint components. Don't think we really need any more artists. I think we're about right there. Let's jump start to the next day, and we've got one person applied, which is 229. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Hiya, there we go. It's only one person that's applied, so you know what? You get the job, I guess. We've got an expert workstation that we haven't yet got unlocked. Well, we have an expert workstation there that's not yet unlocked, but we will eventually get them in, I think. Now, I want to put another 2 desks like so, and we'll also go for the little sort of bushy things there, and this person is going to... we're going to move their desk forward. Come on, move forward like that. And then we will have that move over to there. And then finally, because people have been asking me to do this for quite some time, there we go. We've now got all of this same as the other side. Perfect. Right. So, I want to move... Do I want to move this guy? I don't know. I think I do. I think I do want to move this guy. So you, remove from desk. Assign him to... that desk, and then finally, in this one we can have HR manager. So HR manager can manage other managers. That is the case, and apparently, we get a bigger option for sending stuff on vacation. This is good. Okay, for that alone is worth it for me. Excellent. So we can alter the hours for this for everybody. So 9 till 5, things like that. I think what we'll do is we'll probably have everybody come in at the same time, 9 till 5. But what I want to do instead is get another desk, and we're going to spin it round and put it in, say, there. We will get rid of that person, remove from the desk, and we will assign them here. And then we're going to get another manager. So employees, recruitment, we want a manager, intermediate, start recruiting here. Obviously the game is paused, and we'll assign them over there. In fact, there's another person just applied. Oh, there's a couple of people applied. You are idling. Well, you can manage those too. There we go. Here's a contract which is low urgency, but it's 8 grand and it's very easy to complete, so we might as well do that. And as you can see, we've spent a fairly decent amount of money recently. Lots of people applying for this job, and there's a good person there. 229, so we're going to hire them, and then we'll cancel the search, and then close all of that off. Okay, so we'll put our new manager in there, and there's several things that can manage, but we need to go around and change this. So you can get turned off, you can get those off, and then finally this person can have the sales rep, the researcher, the DevOps, and ideally we want a manager for them, but it's going to be you. Yeah, because they're basically, if they're in this section, this is the manager for it. You can see what we've done. They're managing these ones, they're managing these ones, and they're managing these ones. That's simple as it goes. And obviously this person now can can manage the other person. What we'll do, we'll send them on vacation, because we now have a lovely way of doing it, because it's, well, it's not automated, but it's a lot smoother. And what we haven't done for a while is upgrade this person, so they're now intermediate, because we want to eventually start researching things like cloud storage and such. Anything else we need to do? They're on auto repeat for the backend modules. That is fine. They've just been sent on holiday, and yes, I think that's about right. Okay. Awaiting instructions. Looks like there's high urgency thing here, which requires, this is 10 modules for Friendbook. Again, my I wouldn't say nemesis, but certainly my rival. And we'll say, let's see if we can get the job by bidding about sort of through 280 per hour, and it's 14 grand. And there you go. This is one of the things I'm not a big fan of at all. It's the problem is you do have no gauge about what the opponent, the people are going to build, offer, and I know that's how it works in real life, but at least you have some sort of estimation of what it will cost you, and also how much work is involved. Which obviously, are you supposed to count all these up and go, well, it's going to be about this? It should give you a rating, I think, like an overall. This is how much the work rating is, or something, generic work rating, and then you can sort of think, well, that would cost this, this, and this. Yeah, it's just a bit random, it seems. Anyway, we'll deliver that. We got 14 grand, so you know what? That's okay, I guess. I'll also go around and just check to make sure that people are they all intermediate? If they are not intermediate, we are going to we'll upgrade them. Yeah, there you go. It just means they'll be able to make more stuff later on. That manager has to be intermediate. They're intermediate, we've just upgraded them. The artists are intermediate, and these guys will be, they're beginner. Do you want to upgrade them? Yes, because we'll be rebuilding other things shortly. Operating system is intermediate, and then our sales guy will be intermediate as well. Right, so respond to the contracts. High urgency again, so it's Friendbook, 30 hours left. Let's try and overcharge them. Not overcharge them, actually. We'll say that much there. And oh my good grief, apparently we are not overcharging them at all. Well, we'll deliver that contract straight away. 25 grand, 102 grand in the kitty. Excellent. So that means we can probably spend a lot more time now. See, this is because I've got it on auto repeat. Oh, let's just say, look, loads. Look, that's how much it's going to cost you. No, see, they're not going to bother. There's no reason not to just like bid for everything maxed out if you just don't want the job. And if you get the job, then you know what? You've there's no way I'm going to get that job. You know, if you outbid it, then tough. You know, you don't get the job. I don't really want the job, to be quite honest. High urgency tends to be quite decent. 22 grand. Oh, yes, we got this one, but we don't have the interface module. But we can do that though. It's quite easy to just get a lead developer to change over to the interface module tomorrow though. There we go. Actually, I was going to say tomorrow, but it's not because we're that quick in doing it. Deliver the contract. There we go. And we're not going to search for a new contract. We're not going to search for a new contract because I just want them idling for the time being. I want them idling. Well, actually, I don't want them idling, but I don't really want them to search for the contracts. Not yet. So, I need to double check a couple of things. They're researching, but they're doing backends. They're going for network components. They're going for network components also, and this person is doing encryption. Okay, so we're about right there. This manager is, as you can see, not overly happy. What we need really is another. I don't know if we need another lead developer. It would be nice to have, but I don't know whether we need them. For the time being, no, we're not going to bother. What we are going to do is unpause it though and get to about midday, and then we're going to go around and alter everybody's start and end time. So pause it, and you can see there's loads of different schedules for people, and I don't like it. So what we'll do, we'll have it 9 to 5. Everybody's going to be 9 till 5. And this obviously is a nice way of altering it here. There we go. Can we go back over? No, we can't, so we're going to have to click on that. So it's 9 till 5, every single person. So everybody comes in at the same time, and everyone leaves at the same time. That seems about equal, and also it means that instead of our weird current timetable of people coming in for some reason like 2 hours before and things like that, yeah, it's before everybody else, it's not necessary. I don't know why it even allows you to... Well, I don't know why it sets the time like that anyway. I think it's when you hire them. But obviously you can do that if you really want to. You know, like a decrease of mood. You can say, like, you're working, you know, it's crunch time. You're working 12 hours plus a day. Which, you know, is actually, if you read up, is probably quite an easy crunch compared to a lot of others. But we're going to have it like that. I think that's about right. Alright, so we might as well spend some money on more furniture, and furniture obviously is good because it gives you a nice office bonus. In fact, these tables and chairs here are like super powerful, super powerful. So we'll have, I guess we'll have them like that. So you got the snack machine, then you get that there. That's pretty good. And we've got some blue couches. We've got, actually, you know what? Just that. There you go, double desks, so like the next to each other. That's pretty good. We don't have a water cooler, which I think we will put in. And do I want to have like a corner piece here and then put glass fronts on it? I don't know. If we are going to do that though, we would have this partition. 1, 2. And then we'd have like glass, 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 glass. Glass and glass. That is quite nice, I think. Although, what might be better if I delete that, or rather, instead, I'll have that wall. Doesn't work. See, these are wall sections, and I don't want a wall section. I want just like an end piece. But there isn't just an end piece of that same colour, so it's going to have to be the glass. Because, I mean, it would be that. Oh, because this one's slightly bigger. That's why it doesn't fit. Okay. Nah, that'll have to do. No, I don't like that. We'll delete it. Delete that bit. Okay, there we go. Right. So, back over to friend face, and you can see that the hype is slowly going down now. That's why you need to keep adding. You need to keep developing, otherwise it gets stagnant and then, you know, ends. So, we will go for upgrades, and we need to work on the landing page for the desktop. So we need front-end modules and input modules. So this person is working on the interface modules, which we'll unpause, and actually what we'll do first is see... apparently they're unhappy. They're unhappy. They're on 26, but this person has nobody on 26. Ah, it's because it doesn't show the affected employees if they're a manager. Right, okay, so I'm going to send that person on vacation, which is going to be a real nightmare because all of these are now going to go to manual. No, they're not. No, they're still managed, so they're still on auto stuff. As long as they've got a manager assigned, they can be done. Okay, that's fine. So as you can see, look, jump to start of day, everybody stops at the same time. That's what we want. Right, okay. And who's working now? Oh, we got one employee that is apparently... Ah, that's why, of course. Because I didn't alter the managers. The managers... there we go. The managers were not in that list. Alright. As I said, I'm in brand new territory now. It's like, I don't know where we're going. Where we're going, we don't need roads. But we also have not a clue. I just don't have a clue on, well, like, about... I've developed one product before, and that was it. And, like, that was new territory. Like, this is as far as I've got in the game, so... I don't know just how far... we need to go and how far we push it. Front-end modules, yes, we will start making that. You know what? Let's hire another lead developer. Employees. Actually, no, you know what I should hire? I should hire a marketeer. And they can go there. And it will be employees, recruitment, marketeer, intermediate, search. We'll see how this one goes. So they're making front-end modules, but I want to change it to... Actually, not. They're making interface modules. What we need for this is one input module and 4 front-end modules. So 1 input module. There we go. And 4 front-end modules, which we'll start researching now. And if we end the turn, end the day, you can see, look at that. Straight away, we go and everybody turns up. So we've got a lot of people applied. Looks like Vernon is going to get hired because they are the most qualified. So we're going to put them in there, and they're going to research. Ooh, there's loads of things they can research and then make. But what do we need for marketing? We need copywriting and text format. So copywriting is going to be the basic one. So there we go. And this manager can you can manage that person. I actually really put them here ideally, shouldn't I? Yes. So change desks. Move from desks. Assign a desk. There we go. That's better. Much better. Okay. So now we're on to the automation side of it. We are losing a fairly big amount of money per day, though. I mean, the free beverages over the next 30 days is going to cost us £1,000. We also have not turned on the free gym membership, which we will do. Which is, as you can see, per month is quite cheap, but it's only a 2% bonus. But we're going to put that on, because why not? They're idling, and we don't want that. We want them doing more of that. Why are they not? Oh, there we go. Now they're assigned, so they're going to do that constantly. Let's just search for. Oh, we'll go to start of next day, and actually we should be able to now. We probably have enough to do. Yeah, landing page increased for the desktop. There we are. Excellent. In terms of this research here, we are almost finished with the Nitrosoft platform, which will give us extra max feature level, but not that we need max features at the moment. It's about other stuff. What I want to do is... See, that's weird. That's a big list of all your employees, but you can't do anything with them here. You have to have the manager. So, let's go for recruitment, lead developer, intermediate, start recruiting. And see what we get. This is a high urgency request from Friendbook. 16 modules will give us 21 grand. I'll accept it and deliver it straight away. Very, very easy for us. You can see how, our users are going up, but the money's going down, and we'll also probably have to start getting more hosting at some point. Ah, well. So, how is our copywriter doing? They're working very, very well, actually. We're going to go for text format, and we'll start researching that. Front-end module person is going down. That's not good. We've got 6 front-end modules. We now need some input modules to increase the hype on this one. Start of next day, then. And we have only 1 application so far, so we're going to hire them. And we will assign them there. And we want to say input modules, start doing them. Input modules. Got there in the end. And then, obviously, put the manager on them as well. Right. So, 100 grand. That's good. And look at the speed at which this is going now. So, look at all the upgrades. This is good. This is good. So, looks like friend face is getting a lot more users. This person is on 26%. This is Alice Little. And let me just make sure this employee, yes, is coming in at the right time. No, they are. Just need to check as well on these developers, see what they are doing. So, developers are going for network components. Ooh, no, we need more people on other things. So, they're working on back-end components. You're doing network. Now we're going to change you to back end. They're working on network as well, but I think we probably need someone on UI components, which we'll unlock, and there we are. Graphics, as you can see, 25, 36, and 35. So we're doing quite good, or quite well, should I say. And we should now have, because of text format, we should have, yeah, look at that, text ads. So 5% height, 8 hours, and we can start that. So we will start it. There we go. And take some time to do that. We now have, however, a new email. So it is from Alice Little. I have sad news. Ah, they've left. Ah, didn't send them on holiday fast enough. Well, that's a shame. Okay, right. So, I guess we'll have to rehire. You know what I said about earlier about it's best to send them on holiday early because you'll forget? Well, I don't think I didn't forget I was going to send them on holiday, but that was only one day. So, we'll have to hire a new person. Which is a shame, because she was the first lead developer we got. So I guess we'll start recruiting then. I wonder if she comes back, like, reapplies for the same job. That'd be an interesting one. There's Leona. However, 162. No, not very decent. Upgrade that. So you can see the hype going up, which is all good. There's the marketing going up as well. So we've now got all the automation stuff going, essentially. Let's pause it for a second. And Susie Lloyd. Manager. Wow, they've gone as well. I didn't think they were... I thought they were okay. Right, we'll have to hire another manager as well now. Hell's bells. So Dale Phillips, hire. They're the most qualified here. And then we'll close that. We also need to go for manager. Intermediate, start recruiting. Assign them there. Make sure that they are... Ah, I can't assign anyone just yet to that because we don't have... I can't assign anyone... I can't assign him to automation stuff because we don't have the manager. And they're idling because, well, we don't have the manager again. Let's just search for contract because we're on 76 grand, so it's probably worth it. And there is a very low urgency stuff that gives us 9 grand. It's very easy to do. We'll just hand that in straight away, no problem. Friend face, as you can see, the hype is going up. We're going to start another marketing campaign. Keep upgrading this thing, which is increase the hype into green now, which we like. Respond to the contract. There is a low urgency contract from punchbox.tv, and we're going to bid quite low, I think. 20 grand. Oh, obviously not low enough. Apparently devs have got that, so yeah, fine. You can have that if you're going to bid that low. These guys are idling. We need to obviously change that up, so we'll say that. You will start researching or building more of that. You will keep going on that. And I really need a manager about now. This is another low urgency one from Quitch, and we'll say send the offer at about 27 grand, which, yeah, look at that Uber code's bidding 12 grand. Yeah, okay, fine. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that one. Jump to start of next day. We're going to say get more back-end modules. So we got a couple of people applied here. Oh, one of them had applied and then had gone. I guess we'll have to hire you, even though they're quite low. It's one of those things like I just need people. I need bodies and chairs now. It's the case of I do care how good they are. I really do care how good they are, but at the same token, I really just need bums on chairs to get this done. So you can do that. You're doing wireframe. They're idling now because they have finished the Microsoft Platform 2005. So that increases the max feature level to 10. I think, however, what we need is another... We need probably some more features. Or do we want things like a login system? That would be quite good. Let's turn the automatic stuff off because we don't want to burn through all of our stuff. This is a high urgency contract from Jitter and 20 grand, and we've got all the modules, so we'll accept it and just deliver it straight away. That's quite good. Which pushes up to the 98 there, which is what we're looking for. So these just need to alter their time when they come in. That's about right. And they're researching front-end modules. In terms of friend face, you can see marketing. We're going to probably go for banner ads, but that means we have to change this over to image format and start doing that. And actually, before we do anything else, we're going to send these guys on vacation, which is our DevOps, and it's the DevOps, and it's the it wasn't the researcher, it was, who was it? It was the DevOps and the One of our designers, yeah. So they're still idling here. Login system. We're just going to keep going for login system. There we are. Search for another contract. And we should now have banner ads. There you go, look. We also have email campaigns. So it increases hype, but it lasts longer. So I'm going to turn this other one on. So it looks like FriendFace is generating nearly $1,000 a day now. So it's still really not worth me running it, but whatever. I've just maxed out the all these landing pages. Well, really increased them heavily. Look at the hype. It's on to 72% now, which is useful. This person is waiting instructions. It's 12 grand, and we do need some interface modules. That's quite easy to do then. So we'll say you make me interface modules. And they're idling as well, so we'll keep researching login systems. So this is, I think, it's certainly not the highest level of automation you can achieve, but I think it's getting it. I think it's about there because there's very few. There's not much else I can do now in terms of automation. Like, it would be nice to have the ability to set like a limit on things. So if it says if you've got 50, don't make any more. They'll do something else, or have it like so it makes up its own mind. It's very micromanagey still in that sense, even though we have got people assigned to different jobs. Anyway, so that is FriendFace. We're probably gonna have to add an instance at some point here, virtual server. But not yet. Don't need it just yet. We need to still keep increasing these landing pages, but we do have. Look at the people going up there. That's quite a lot. It's going up. We need front end modules actually. We're currently researching interface modules, and then we'll need front end modules. Only back end. We've got 28, so let's go for front end because we've got so many. Obviously, these ones here also take the modules, but you know, it's worth us. It's worth it. It's worth the research, just not automated, because otherwise I'll probably end up using more than I want. There's another landing page. Marketing. We don't have the copywriting, but we can do that. Hosting. I'm going to add an instance because, oh, good grief. Actually, look at that. I just realised that is one, and it only just edges this. Okay. Ideally, we want another version, but having that, I don't know. You know what we want to do, actually? We don't want a new version. What we want to do is make a new product. We need to make like a streaming service or something like that. I think that's going to be the way forward. Why are those idling? Oh, it's because it's a new day, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's the way forward. Make a new product. Okay, I think we will leave it there. You can actually zoom out and see. Oh, that's zooming in. That's the wrong thing. There you go. You can zoom out and see your entire office. That's pretty good, isn't it? I like that. And you can go over to this and turns all the UI off. Do we need another cupboard somewhere? I don't think we really do. Either way, that is our office. As you can see, it is quite nice, I think. Next episode, we will make a new product. Don't know what it's going to be. Let me know what you think. We've got social media, which we're not going to do, shopping platform, streaming service, and then video sharing service. One or the other. Well, one of these ones. Which do you think we should do? Let me know in the comments, and we will go from there. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.